in a band is fun. I like you get to write music that you want to write. Luckily for us, like we're in a band with our friends, so that's fun too. You get to just perform this thing with good friends of yours. Do something that all of you want to do together. So the band started with Dom and Nico are really good friends, and they kind of wanted to start a band, and they started writing some riffs together, jamming some stuff out, and then they wanted to get other people involved, obviously. First person they asked was Colin, who worked with Dom. He jammed them a bit, and they got together, and they started jamming, and then Colin sent me a message on Twitter. We knew each other, but not that well, and asked if I wanted to sing, because me and Colin tried out for a band together like years ago. We both went to the same tryout. So then I joined, and they kind of just showed me a bunch of songs, and I wrote some lyrics. And then we had another bass player before, but that didn't work out. And Dom bumped into Ryan, our bass player. He asked him if he wanted to come jam. Ryan came and jammed, and then he joined the band. But that's it. That's the Thieves Guild Nation right there. The hardest part about being in a band is dealing with other people. Trying to get your message across is difficult. People might just not be into your stuff. And you just gotta know that. Like, I'm not into certain types of music, and I'm not gonna go out of my way and be like, oh, that sucks. So I can't take that like personally. Everything you make is like, if it's important to you, then it's important. And then yeah, dealing with other people is hard too. People who they don't care about what you're doing. You have to know that they don't care about that, and that's when you have to like be kind of professional in a sense of like, hey, I'm here to do a service. I'm here to play, pay me for my service. But that doesn't always happen. Creating music is hard, because you could think that you had a great idea, and then somebody else in the band is just like, no, I'm not into this, and then you just don't get to do it. Because being a band is a lot of stuff like that. It's a lot of trying not to take things personally, and also remembering that like you're still a business, like you're still trying to make money because you want to be able to make more music. So that's kind of the hardships of it, is the business part and the talking to other people part. Just kind of not taking things personally. There's a lot of things that you get to do, like especially if you like music, because you can just try stuff out, especially when you're a smaller band. Like, nobody's gonna tell you that you're like betraying your sound or something, because you're just a small band. Like, you're allowed to experiment, and you're allowed to write about whatever you want, right? That's the thing about music, is like you can tell whatever story you want, and you only need like 5 guys. You don't need like a big production crew. You just need a couple people who are able to write some music, and you can tell your story. Yeah, as a band, I think we want to have people listen to our music. I know that's for sure. Like, we want the stuff that we write and the things that we spend all this money making. We want people to be able to hear it and, you know, kind of feel the same way that we feel about it. Like, we really like the stories that we've written. We really like the songs. We just want people to feel the same way. I think my biggest ambition in a band situation is I just kind of want to be like somebody's favorite band. Would be cool. Like, that's my biggest dream. Just to have some kid be like, oh, you guys are my favorite band, or this is my favorite song ever. I think that would be really nice.